Hi guys, Ray23179 here, and today I'm going to be doing a mod review on the Instant Massive Structures mod for Minecraft 1.4.7. Now, first thing I want to go over is that, first of all, I haven't been posting videos lately because I've just been busy and junk. So yeah, sorry about that. And another thing, in my previous video, I thanked you guys for 5,000 views. Well, right now, I'm actually going to thank you guys for 8,000 views. We are at 8,000 views, and I thank all my subscribers, of which I now have 80, which is pretty high. I never thought I'd make it that high. I honestly thought my subscribers would only go as high as, like, 25 or 30, but we are at 80 and 8,500 something views as of me recording this, and yeah, so that's the thanks to my subscribers. We are inching closer and closer to that 10,000 view milestone. So yeah, I think that's all about the beginning of this. And another thing that I'll remind you guys about in the end of this video. In the comments in this specific video, since there's a lot of crafting recipes that the mod adds, I'm doing them in chests just to save time because it's going to be a really long video as it is, and I'm not doing an installation tutorial because that would make it even longer. So in the comments, I want you guys to tell me which you prefer, crafting table or chest. Some people prefer crafting table because you can actually like prove that it works and stuff, and some people find it easier to understand, whereas chests, sometimes people think it gets smushed together, and there's no way to prove that it actually works because you're just throwing a bunch of blocks together and telling them that it works. You don't have any proof. But I like chests better. I actually personally prefer chests for lots of crafting. Lots of crafting recipes because it makes everything go faster. But I'm open to either one. So in the comments, I'm gonna have you guys like do a little vote thing. So vote for which you decide. Just either say I vote chest or I vote crafting table. And the team, I guess, with the most votes by the next time I post a video shall be the winner of what I shall do. And if there is none, if there are no votes, which I'm sure there's still a possibility that there won't be any votes, but if there isn't, I shall just go ahead and do how I've been doing it. Chests for lots of crafting recipes and crafting table for not that many crafting recipes. So yeah, it's up to you guys, and don't go posting mean comments if it doesn't end up being what you wanted. It's just what the majority wants. So no mean comments, okay? And yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to go over at the beginning. Let's get on to crafting recipes of this mod. So basically what it does is it adds, well, as you guessed by the name, instant massive structures to your game. Basically, it makes you look like you put a lot of hard work and effort into a structure that you really didn't put that much work into. So first, we're gonna have split this video into two sections. So this first section here is going to be the crafting section. There's an annotation link in the top right corner of the screen to go to the mod review section of this video. And once you get there, there will be an annotation link on the top left of the screen to come back to the crafting section, and then again back to the crafting section or mod review section at the end of the video. So this is just for in case you missed anything. There should be a annotation link right now in the top right of the screen to take you to the mod review itself. And when you get there, there should be an annotation link at the top left to come back here. And then at the end, there should be two to go to the beginning of the mod review and the crafting recipes in the top left. So this is the crafting recipe section. And this basically, as you guessed, we are going over the crafting recipes for all the blocks that this mod adds, except for the uncraftable ones, which are in that lone chest over there. Okay, so first of all, not enough items is on right now, and do not be alarmed, you do not need it, so I'm taking it away. It's gone. It doesn't even exist anymore. Okay, so, first of all, there's this unnamed block. It looks sort of like a sandstone block, I guess. But this is how you craft it. Sandstone in the form of like an upside-down bowl, and then glowstone in the bottom middle and torch on top. That will give you the unnamed that looks like a sandstone block. And there's another unnamed that looks like birch wood. It's crafted by doing cobblestones on the sides, wood under the cobblestone, and oak wood planks in the middle. Again, first of all, it does not have to be oak wood. It can be any type of wood. It doesn't change how it looks, but you can just do whatever kind of wood you want. It doesn't really matter. Next thing is the magic enchantment room block, and just be warned, most of the blocks in this mod start with magic, so you'll be hearing that a lot. So yeah, you craft it by putting an enchantment table in the middle and bookshelves all around it. Next is the magic lighthouse block, which actually looks like a stone block. It's glass on the side of glowstone in the middle and 2 stone below it, and that will give you the magic lighthouse block. Next we have the magic house block, and you just do cobblestones on the side, glass in the middle, and planks on top and bottom of the glass. And again, you don't have to use oak. This is the magic storehouse block. You just do cobblestones across the bottom, wood on the sides, and planks in the middle. Next is the magic giant tree block, and it can be crafted 2 ways. This is the first way, the more common way, is oak wood and then just leaves. I do believe that the leaves have to match the wood, but I may be wrong. So if the other way works, then just, yeah, that's how you craft it, the magic giant tree block. You can also craft it by doing oak wood and giant tree leaves. Now, we'll get to what these are when we go over the mod review, when we go over the block in the mod review section. We'll change it to day, because no one likes doing this in the night. Okay, so anyway, here we have the 3 magic pen blocks, and no, not a pen that you write with, a pen as in like a pig pen, like a petting zoo kind of thingy. I don't know, whatever. It's just a magic pen block, and they are all different. This one is crafted by doing nether brick fences in this fashion. This one is crafted by doing the same thing except with fences, and this one is crafted by doing the same thing except with iron bars. However, they look identical, so sometimes it's hard to tell between them unless you just crafted them. So yeah, there's that. Next thing is a magic cactus trap house. It should say block, I think, but it says the magic cactus trap house. But you do that by putting a magic house block in the middle and cacti all around it, and the magic house block is shown how to craft here. Magic house block, it's right there, and you just put it right in the middle around with cactuses around it. Next thing is the magic lava trap house. You just do the magic house block in there and lava buckets around it instead of cacti. It's kind of the same thing. Next thing is one of my favorites actually, is the magic waterslide block. You do planks on the sides like so, and a water bucket at the top. Kind of resembles a water slide if the water was like from here. Next thing is the magic bunker block, which is crafted by simply putting cobblestone on top and bottom. Next is the magic arena block, which is crafted by doing sand in the middle and cobblestones all around it. Now there's a second magic arena block right here, but it's actually the same way, except instead of sand in the middle, we put a lava bucket, and that will give us a magic arena block. It looks almost the same, except this one has like a kind of lava ring kind of thing on the inside of it. I don't know, it just looks weird. Anyway, next thing are the 3 magic farm blocks, and these ones actually you can tell the difference between because they say it in the name. This is the magic sugarcane farm block, and it's crafted by doing 3 dirt under 3 sugarcanes. This one is the magic melon farm block, and it's crafted by doing 3 dirt under 3 melon seeds. And finally, the magic pumpkin farm block with 3 dirt and 3 pumpkin seeds. So those are the farm blocks, and oh no, I thought these were the last ones. Oh well. This is the magic prison block, and this is also the magic prison block. They're exactly the same, except obviously this one is crafted with obsidian, and this one is crafted with cobblestone. They both have iron bars in the middle, and they do actually look different. Just wait till we get to the mod review. Next thing we have is the magic roller coaster block, which I know sounds fun. It's not that great, but it's pretty good, I guess. You just do powered rail in the middle, normal rails on the side of that, and wood on top and bottom. Again, doesn't have to be oak. I just prefer oak because it's my favorite tree type. Whatever. Next thing is our magic skyscraper block, which actually isn't all that tall. And this will be the stone in the middle and glass all around it. Next, we have the magic torch pattern block, and that is just crafted by putting a bunch of torches. Just fill up your crafting space with torches, and you've got a magic torch pattern block. Next thing we have is the magic airplane block. Sorry guys, I'm running low on power. Next thing is the magic airplane block, and that is crafted by putting stone bricks straight down the middle, on the sides, and glass above it, so it's kind of an awkward crafting. So glowstone here, 2 stone bricks below it, 3 stone bricks straight down the middle, 2 glass, and 1 stone brick below it. It's kind of complicated sounding. That'll give you the magic airplane block. Next thing we have is the magic mine block, and this is the magic mine block, and it's crafted by doing just stone, like a chest formation, I guess. Next thing is the magic boat block, which is crafted by doing an oak wood in the middle, a glass pane above it, iron bars on the side of that glass pane, and any wool color. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be white. Any wool color in the shape of like a minecart below it. That'll give you the magic boat block. And the last 3 are the magic air balloon block, which can be crafted 2 ways. This one actually makes sense. This is not wool. This is a magic air balloon block. It actually just, any color wool, it doesn't matter, and it doesn't change the color of the air balloon, sadly. I wish it did, but that would be complicated. Anyway, so you have the wool in a 6 wool in a formation like this, and below it, it kind of looks like a hot air balloon. But this one, I mean, I don't know. There's no difference in how they look, but cobblestone to make an air balloon? Really? Really? Are you serious? It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, next is the magic winter house block, which is crafted by doing glowstone in a formation like so, 7 glowstone. And those are all the crafting recipes. And now there are also a few uncraftable items in this chest, like I said before. The Click Me patch for the magic skyscraper block, the Magicjack block, the water-resistant wool, the giant tree leaves, the mob killer cactus, and the bouncy gate. So we're just gonna leave those in there, and the sun is setting, so, yeah. Let's get on to the mod review section. Alright guys, so this is going to be the mod review part of this, mod review half of this video. This half is going to be a lot longer than the crafting recipes, and you are here either because you completely watched out the crafting recipes or because you clicked the annotation at the beginning of the crafting recipes to skip here. Now there is an annotation link on the top left corner of the screen right now to go back to the crafting recipes. In case you change your mind, like if you click the annotation at the crafting recipes and now you change your mind and want to go back, then you can click that. And there will also be annotation links to go back to the crafting recipes and to right here actually at the end of the video. So without further ado, we are going to get on to this mod. So basically what it does is, I explained in the beginning, it adds these blocks that make you look like you've done a hard work without really trying. So the reason I did this in the super flat world is because this mod is really heck of glitchy, and if 2 of the structures interfere with each other, it may cause the game to crash. So just be careful of that, and we might have a few crashing or lag issues here. So I've lowered my settings to low stuff. Anyway, so this is the unnamed block that looks like the sandstone. And to activate these blocks, all you have to do is jump on top of them. If we can get it to work. Alright, there we go. And then we jump on top of this one. It gives us a nice pyramid-like temple thingy. And if we break in, we can see that there's a glowstone on the top. Oh, yes. Yes. The rain. Okay, well that was the rain, and it would start raining when I try to explain something. Okay, so anyway, in here we have a glowstone at the top. It's just a nice hollow little temple thingy. Next thing we have is the unnamed one that looks like a birchwood, and this one is actually one of my favorite ones. So if you jump on it, it will give us this lookout tower looking thingy. whatever. So if we right here, this is not cake. This is actually a bouncy cake, which is how we get into there. But I'm saving the bouncy cake to show you guys later. So when I get to that, I'll show you how we use the bouncy cake to get into the lookout tower. This is the magic enchantment room block, and if we jump on top of this one, it gives us like a little enchantment area. The bookshelves already stacked at the perfect distance to give you the maximum enchantability. Next thing is the magic house block, and if we place it down and jump on top, it gives us a nice little hut. I'm not sure what the pressure plate's for. Maybe like if you want a door or whatever. But yeah. So this is a nice little hut house thingy. It has a table like in the village house. It has a crafting table, a furnace. It has a cake. This is not bounty cake. Don't try and jump on it. And in the chest, it has some stuff. It randomly spawns it, so it's different for each time. Next thing is the magic giant tree block. And this is where we're going to go over the giant tree leaves. So if we jump on top of this, it will actually spawn us a giant tree. And be careful when doing this in survival, because often it will actually spawn you inside the tree, which is not hollow. So you might suffocate. So yeah. And if we fly up, we can look closely and see that these are not leaves. These are actually giant tree leaves, which are different from normal leaves. And when you break them, if I'll be quiet for a second, you hear that they make a sound like stone, not leaves. It's much less annoying. And yeah, and actually you have to use a pickaxe to mine them or whatever. So if you could somehow find a way up here by doing ladders or whatever, you can actually see that there are 2 levels inside this thing that you can live inside, which is pretty cool. You can like set up your stuff in here. It's like a living space, and then make a ladder way up to here or something, and then a ladder way up to here that you can see out or climb down and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Not the most creative leaf design and trunk or anything, but you know, it's pretty cool. And the giant tree leaves that I explained in the crafting section are on that tree. They're not normal leaves. Next thing are the 3 magic pen blocks, and I have no idea which one's which, so we're just going to try each of them out. Alright, that one appears to be the fence one. Automatically spawns you up a fence gate. You can put animals in there, and yeah, make it like a petting zoo or whatever. This one is the iron bar one, of which I see no point in using because most mobs can jump out of this, so yeah. Also, don't try and put magma cubes in any of these if you're trying to keep them contained, because that'll need to have a 2-block high wall because they can jump really high. I don't know, I felt like saying that, but you know, whatever. So I don't recommend using this one because it's basically pointless, and this must be the nether brick one, just same as the fence one except for nether brick. And this is the magic storehouse block. This one is actually pretty cool. So if we jump on this one, it gives us a nice looking storehouse that we can walk into, and it has chests that are already loaded with stuff. It has cobwebs in it. And one of these chests has something that you don't normally get. Alright, it has chain armor that you can't normally craft. Let's see, there's tripwire. They're actually the game's spawn of tripwire when you make a tripwire trap. Ah, fire. Fire itself. They put the fire itself in these chests. So it's a nice little storehouse. You can take out the stuff that's already in the chests and put in whatever you want. But, yeah, so that's that set of items. Alright, moving on now to the next set of items. And this is the magic cactus trap house. And if we jump on it, it gives us the same house as before. Table and everything. Oopsie. Table and everything, but different spawn of chests in there. So if we walk out, if we can stop glitching, okay, we will see that it's surrounded by a wall of cacti, which is kind of like a defense system. But you Minecraft nerds or people who know a lot about Minecraft may be thinking like, no, this is impossible. Cacti cannot be close to each other. Like this? Well, this is not cacti. This is actually the mob killer cactus. And if we break it, we'll see that it doesn't fall apart like sugarcane, or cacti normally do. The mob killer cactus actually has the ability to be near other other cacti or other objects. Normal cacti like fall apart when you put a block next to them. I don't know why, but that's just how they are. But mob killer cacti don't. Now, same thing as the magic lava trap house is kind of like the magic cactus trap house, except, as you probably guessed, with lava. But there's a glitch in this, in the current version of this mod, where instead of spawning lava in, it spawns in broken cacti. I don't know why it does this, but it does. There's supposed to be lava down there, but there's no lava. So that's something that the mod creator has to fix. Now this is the bouncy cake, and as you probably guessed by the name, it is the most amazing item ever added to Minecraft. I love you, bouncy cake. You make my life so much better. Okay, so if we place down our bouncy cake like this, and we walk onto the bouncy cake, it will bounce us. And also, if you're in survival, and you land on a bouncy cake, you take absolutely 0 fall damage. I'm not sure if the same works if you bounce up and then like land off the bouncy cake, but I think the mod creator said in the forum that he was going to make it so that eventually in the next version you could put bouncy cake on walls and on ceilings, so you could go crazy and put bouncy cake everywhere and bounce the heck around. Now that brings us back to this instant massive structure. We can use the bouncy cake if we walk on it to get into this thing. It just shoots us up and you hold on your forward key and it will take you in. And when you land on it, no fall damage. Well, we're in creative, but you know, you still won't take any fall damage. Now the magic Waterside block, a favorite block of mine, but it is also very glitchy. I think it spawns east to west, so it's going to be like that way. There we go! And it spawns us this nice little water slide that you can ride a boat down and, you know, splash into this area. It is very glitchy, so I'm surprised it worked, but I'm also glad it worked. So they tend to work better in super flat worlds because there's no other interference with them. But I know if you want to do this in survival, probably not playing on a super flat world. But, you know, whatever. Next is the magic bunker block. I want to get through this quickly because this video is getting very long. And you will get like a bunker. And there's actually already stuff in the chest, but don't try and right click them and create it because they disappear, as you can see. Because of a glitch in the mod, but you know, whatever. It's like a bunker, and in those chests are actually bows and arrows and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Next thing is the magic arena block, and when we place this down and change it to day, just kidding, you had to change it to day, but jump on it. Oh crap, we spawn in the wall. It'll give us a nice sand arena. You can make it into your very own PvP arena if you want, but some people think that's blah and boring and lame. So if you want it to be more intense, pull out this block right here, the magic arena block, and it'll give you quite some lag when you jump on it, but as you can see, there's like lava on the outsides of it, so you'll be like fighting in here and fighting to knock people into the edges in the lava. Much more cool than just an arena, but you know, whatever. They're still both useful. Next thing is the magic roller coaster block, and this block, it's not so great, but you know, it's something. It's better than just, you know what? No, it's not. It's not better than just. You know, I don't know what to say about that block. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Next thing we have is the magic sugarcane farm block, or the 3 farm blocks. If we place this down and jump on this, it will give us, as you guessed, a huge sugarcane farm. Yay! Same thing with the magic melon farm block, and I kind of want to do it in the same spot. So, yay! Melon farm. And even gives them space to grow. And pumpkin farm. Wow, that one, they're like right next to each other. Can't believe you did that, Ray. Okay, well anyway, so they're right next to each other. Next thing is the magic prison block. And I think you guys can see now why I did this on a super flat world. They take up so much space. And sometimes they glitch and do other structures. So I want it to be good. It gives you like a magic prison with cobwebs up top. I assume that supposed to resemble bedrock, and the torches glitch off the walls, and they're just sitting on the air. But it has some pretty legit cells in here. I mean, it's a cool prison, but people can break out because it's cobblestone, and you can punch cobblestone apart. Something that you can't punch apart is the obsidian. You cannot punch obsidian apart, so it'd probably be wiser to put them in an obsidian prison. And the torches, I don't think shouldn't glitch off on this one. It is really kind of dark. It gives you a dark, suggestive feeling. Like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, next is the magic skyscraper block, and you don't really need that much space for this one in terms of how wide it is. When you jump on it, you have a skyscraper that actually glitches and gets cut off at the top. Normally there's supposed to be a point, but you could put that in yourself, and there's actually no way in without breaking it. I really think this one should be fixed. And there's this click me patch block. You can't actually, when you click it, it just breaks it, so I don't see the point in saying click me. Before in the previous versions, when you clicked it, it actually turned back into the skyscraper block. But now it just breaks, and it's just a lame patch issue that the mod has. This mod has quite a lot of issues. No. Next thing we have is the torch pattern block, and if we step on this. Speaking of the torch pattern, I think I skipped over the magical lighthouse, but I'll go to that if I don't have it done by the end. Next is the magic airplane block. Oh, the magic torch block, yeah, just places a bunch of torches for you. Magic airplane block makes me glitch. So, yeah, I don't see how this is aerodynamically possible, because it's made of stone and stuff, but, it's in the air, and anything's possible in Minecraft, So, I'm just going to load my final stuff. And yes, it does appear as if I forgot to grab out the lighthouse block. So, I shall do so right now. If I can find it. Where are you, lighthouse? There you are. Alright, I'm going to show you the magic lighthouse real quick, because it is actually one of my favorites. And if you jump on it, it'll spawn you inside the lighthouse itself, which is cool. But, we need to be on the outside. So, make sure you bring a pickaxe before you jump on that. Get out, and it actually spawns glowstone inside a area, and it actually works whether you think it does or not. So if I set it to nighttime, it actually does light up the area and can be seen from far away. So it's kind of useful and pretty cool. Next thing is the magic mine block. Now this is the only one that wouldn't work in a super flat world, because when you jump on it, it just takes you straight down through bedrock, because it makes a mine for you. And it goes down pretty far. It doesn't go down, I think it goes down 32 blocks, possibly 48. I'm not sure exactly how far it goes down. But in a super flat world like this one, there's only four layers, so it just takes you straight through bedrock. But along the way, normally, it places torches for you. I mean, like, it drops them, so you can pick them up and place them where you want. So, yeah, that's that. Then there's the magic boat block. Now, there's, of course, no water to put this in, but normally, you'd put this in water. And, like we did just now, we spawned inside the hull of the boat, and we don't want that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And this is the boat that we have here. We got nice chests. I'm not going to open them because of that glitch again. In this one, there are boats, like separate little boats. Not the magic boat blocks, but like normal Minecraft boats that I guess like represent life rafts or whatever. And in this chest is compass and maps. So in here is like the captain's room, I'm assuming, where you grab the ship. And if you go down into the hull, you've got furnaces, cauldron, and bookshelves, and a chest with golden boots and pork chop and other stuff. And I think this one also just randomly spawns some stuff for you. And you can even like go out and be brave and stand on the tip of the boat in the raging seas. Now this is not black wool. Listen. It makes the stone breaky sound. Because this is actually water-resistant wool. It is uncraftable, but you can mine it off the boat. And if you played Minecraft, you know that like when you put water on top of a layer like this, if you put water on top of there, you'd see like the little droplets leaking through. Well, water-resistant wool keeps those drops from coming out. I don't see the gain from putting that in, but you know, mod creator, not me. Alright, the magic air balloon block is like so. It causes quite a bit of lag, but then you have this nice looking quite actually pretty spherical for Minecraft. A nice air balloon. Now I think they would put fire here like a normal air balloon if it wasn't made of wool. So yeah. So yeah, that's the magic air balloon block. Next thing is the magic winter house block, and you jump on it, and you got like a nice little Christmas themed house with the fire in the chimney and snow on it, and it's got a nice like Christmas tree design kind of tree, and the furnaces are automatically set to running even though there's nothing in them. And here we got flower pots and soul sand, and yeah, so we got all that stuff. And we got a nice fireplace that you actually can't walk into, but I think it can still catch on fire, so be careful. Now, this is a Magicjack block. I don't know why the mod creator made this uncraftable, because it's flippin' amazing. Why would he do such a thing? I mean, look at this jet. It's, like, amazing. I mean, why not be craftable? But, you know, sometimes it spawns up there, sometimes it spawns over here. You never know where it's going to spawn, so just keep trying. So, yeah, guys, that is all for the instant massive structures mod. Like, fly by all these. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And in the comments, if you need a installation tutorial, you post a comment saying that you need an installation tutorial, and I will make one for you, because you need to know how to get this mod of mod. Okay? So, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And, yeah, so until next time, I will see you later.